Hi you guys, oh my gosh, it feels like it's been literally forever since I have sat down in front of a camera. I hope you guys all had a really good Hanukkah, Christmas, whatever you celebrate. Merry Chrysler. I hope you got everything that you wanted, and if you didn't, if Christmas was tough for you, I am so sorry, but we are past that now and we are moving on to bigger and better things in 2020. 2020. That's crazy to me. But today actually is going to be one of my last uploads. I've been on YouTube for almost 2 years now, and I think that it's kind of come to a time where it's, you know, end of the millennium, is it a millennium? Is that what it's called? I don't even know. But, you know, it's kind of an end of an era for me. And this is gonna be one of my last videos of 2019, not 2020 though, because I'm not done here, period, ever. I'm probably not ever gonna stop YouTube. I honestly love filming. That's not what this video is about, though. This intro is getting long. We don't care. So I'm gonna actually go ahead and jump into the makeup. We'll chit chat a little bit more in there. So for today's video, I'm actually gonna be reviewing my favorite product that I've found all over 2019. And to start everything off, I'm actually going to be going into the Tatcha Silk Canvas. This honestly was at first something that I really kind of ragged on. I wasn't too impressed with it, and I was like, I just think this is kind of an overpriced luxury product and it's not really worth the money. But as I've used it more and more, it's really grown on me. I really love what it does for my pores. It really smooths out my face, and I just overall really love this stuff. It has a really light feel. It doesn't feel like it clogs you up or anything, and you don't need a super ton of it to get the desired effect out of it. So it's gonna last you a really long time. So now that I'm all primed, I'm actually gonna be going in with the next product, which is going to be the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pencil. I normally do my brows right before I do any of my other makeup, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw these bad babies on. I really love the brow pencil because it's, number one, super easy to use, and it's very precise. It has a super fine tip. So this has been kind of my tried and true from the beginning. I've been using this for a really long time. Now, something I have been trying that's new is the Benefit Give Me Brow. This is in the shade 3. And honestly, I just go in right after, or sometimes if I don't feel like putting Brow Wiz on, I'll use this by itself just to give my brows a little bit more color and to hold them in place. Because over here, my brow tends to dip down because I was born wonky, stay wonky. It is what it is. And this just helps hold everything right into place where you want it. And it's really easy to use. And if you mess up, you can literally wipe it right off. Nobody will ever know. Also, if you guys have any products that you really love and you want to share with me, I would love to try them, because I'm an impulsive spender, and I have an addiction to shopping, and I can't stop, and I should probably seek help. But am I going to? I really should stop spending money. This is no time for a breakdown. Next. So now I'm just going in and I'm gonna prime my eyelid a little bit here, because I have a lot of veins that like to show through, and it just doesn't really work for me, and I don't like that because I like my eyeshadow to really shine. Oh my god, you're kidding. I literally just got this on my brow. That's so rude. For this, I'm just going in with the P. Louise base. I'm still trying to figure out what my favorite primer is. I don't really have one that I'm like super attached to. So you guys, it's been a little while since we talked now. I was just in New York, but I would love to know, what have you guys been up to? How was your holiday season? Number one, I would love to know that. And I would also love to know, what are you looking forward to in 2020? I'm looking forward to creating content. I am looking forward to the fact that literally I'm finally back into a little bit more of a routine per se. I'm looking forward to BeautyCon. I already have that all, you know, set up and everything, so I'm really excited about that. I just really feel like 2020 is gonna be the year for us. We're going to do that in 2020. Nothing's holding us back. We're not gonna allow any negativity into our lives. We're not doing that. We're gonna let the rain fall down and wake I'm gonna get a copyright strike if I say that. Okay, so I am primed and my brows are looking good. I actually made an oopsie, I fixed it off camera though. It was just that I accidentally put primer through my eyebrow. It's fine. So I wonder if you guys can guess what palette is going to be my favorite of 2019. If you've been here for a while, you may know, you may not. I didn't even know what I was going to pick. But I ended up picking the James Charles palette because quite honestly, I know the Conspiracy palette and I know a lot of these palettes have been like all the rage lately. But to be real, like look at this thing. This has been my tried and true. This is the palette that I reach for when I'm going to be doing makeup. I really love this palette because it has absolutely everything that you could possibly need. It has color, it has neutrals, it has shimmers, it has literally everything. Like it has everything you could possibly need to, as James says, unleash your inner artist or whatever. Sorry, I'm not trying to roast you, James. That was kind of a roasty voice. Now we have a lot of products to get through, so I'm not going to actually go in depth on what I'm doing because that's too much to get through for this whole video because I'm doing a full face of the products that I actually really love. So I figured that I would just kind of do this makeup and let you guys know what products I really love using and how I use them a little bit, but not too much. There's other videos for that. I did a whole review on this guy. So as of right now, I completed my eye look with the James Charles palette. I also used my favorite liquid liner by NYX. This is the matte liquid liner. Honestly, I can't find another liquid liner I like as much as this. It has a brush and the formula is so nice. So honestly, I've tried so many others. This one is a winner, baby. If you're looking for a liquid liner, don't waste your money on any others. I really love that one. I mean, try others if you want. Who am I to say what the best of the best is? I'm nobody. Anyways, I also used some NYX glitter. So we're gonna go ahead and get started on foundation and everything because I'm looking a little spooky right now. So for this part, I'm not gonna hit too much on it, but I'm using the Naked Skin color correctors. This is not something that everybody has to do. I personally like to do it because obviously I have, you know, a mustache and a beard. Not for long, I'm getting it lasered off, but until then, I like to color correct here. They have a lot of very quick drying products, which I like in a color corrector. I don't like it to stay, you know, really moist. Is that a bad word to use for this? I probably shouldn't. Anyways, I don't like to use something that stays moist for too long. I like it to dry down pretty quick. So this is a great product for that because you can pretty much jump almost right into foundation and you don't have to set this, but I do like to set it a little bit, which I guess could bring us to our next product, Laura Mercier. So this is really the only powder I've ever really felt absolutely in love with, and I've been using that since the beginning. I really love it for setting things and for setting the whole look. It doesn't have flashback. It's super finely milled, so you don't get like that super heavy feel on your face. It doesn't feel super cakey. It just sets everything really nicely, and I just have always really loved it. I haven't really had to deviate too much. I've tried a few other powders, but that has been my winner so far. And now we're gonna jump into foundation, which my favorite foundation of 2019 is definitely the Too Faced Born This Way. It is the one that I have really been gravitating to. I've tried MAC Studio Fluid, I've tried Naked Skin, I have tried, oh my gosh, I'm looking around. I've tried a lot of foundations and just really nobody has matched up to this bad little baby here. And I'm just gonna start to pack on some foundation. Now, the Born This Way, the reason that I like this so much is because it does have a fairly full coverage, I think, but you can sheer this out if you want a more natural look. It sits on the face really naturally, so it's not super matte, but it's also not super dewy. So I feel like it works really well for a lot of skin tones. Also, both of the products I just used, the color corrector, the powder, and the foundations all come in a really good range. Like the color correctors, they have a deeper orange, they have a lighter orange, so they kind of cater to everybody. And then the foundations for Too Faced, I have to say, I would imagine that they are probably at the forefront right next to Fenty for foundation shade range. There's a lot of a shade range for them. Okay, foundation is set. Now, let's go ahead and contour because I'm looking like a moon. One of my favorite contours that is so affordable and honestly, probably my favorite. Like I have a lot of contours as well, but this Wet n Wild, something about it just really slaps. I think it's just for my skin tone, it works really well because it's very taupey. It's not like super like brown or like super gray. Like it just works really well with my skin tone. And it's only, I think this is like $4.50. The only downside is I don't use the highlight, but I think they sell this as just the contour as well. I just didn't want to risk it for this video because I haven't tried it. But we're just gonna go in and add in some of that. Like, see, that's such a pretty color. I actually did a review on this before, I think, as well, but this has been what I've been pretty much sticking with. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and contour on out. Literally, look at the difference. Oh my gosh. And this blends out so nicely. I love the way this blends out and looks. It looks so natural. I live for that. So now that I'm all contoured, it's time to go in with some concealer. And I have really gone back to my roots for this one. I sometimes will use the Tarte Shape Tape, but I have really gone back to using my Naked Skin Concealer, which is where I really started. And I honestly really love this concealer. It is very thin, but still full coverage. And it's, like it says, skin-like. So I love how natural this ends up coming out on my skin. And I also haven't been using shades that are much lighter than my areas that I'm trying to highlight. It's just more so my skin tone. I let the contour do the work on that, and I've been really loving how it's been turning out. So now that all that's done, I went ahead and I baked a little bit and powdered my face. I'm going in with this Marc Jacobs bronzer. This one is definitely gonna be probably one of the most pricey items that I have, but I don't know. The same thing with this, the color on this, it's just such a perfect like taupey skin color for me. I think this only honestly does come in one color, so they don't have a huge range for this honestly, so I don't believe that this would really work for all skin types. But this is the one that I have found works the best for me, and I do love that it has the like huge packaging. Now I will say also something I like about this is you can't go too wrong. Like, it's got pigment, but it's got the right amount of pigment to where you can build it, and it doesn't like go on in globs to where you're like scared to really go in, I guess you could say. I don't know. These are a lot of products, guys. This video is probably pretty long. I'm hoping I can get it cut down. But now I'm going in with the MAC Peaches. I'm kind of trying to go a little quick through this video because I know who wants to watch a full face of me like taking forever. But I'm going in with Peaches. So rude, my video literally, my camera filled up, but I really love this Peaches MAC. I just love the color of this. I'm a big blush fan now. I really like. And we are honestly rolling through this makeup now because we are on to highlight, which this Ofra Nikkie Tutorials collab is honestly everything. It is everything. The different tones in here, so it's gonna work for, you know, different skin tones. And also if you're doing like a really bronzy look, you could even go into that one. I personally like to go into the middle, like right here, and just pick that up on the brush. You don't need a lot. And then like, look at this. Like, did you see that? That little amount just really goes such a long way. And it's so blinding. It's so pretty. And this is without me even spraying my face yet. This is just me putting this on, just over powder, honestly. Like, this is right over the blush and the powder that I put on to set my face. I feel like I'm looking pretty good, honestly. I'm pretty happy with the way this look is turning out. And obviously we still have lashes and lips to go, so that's important. But before we do that, I'm going to set my face with some all-nighter. This is a tried and true favorite setting spray of all time. I don't think that's really gonna change. The all-nighter locks my makeup in, and I absolutely love it. I've been using that since day one as well. My favorite mascara at the moment is the Better Than Sex mascara. I know that it's got like a lot of hype, but it lives up to the hype in my opinion, and it comes off easy. If you cry a lot like me, it's really dramatic, so I like that about it. My one complaint about the Better Than Sex is the wand shape. It is a little odd. It's like really huge at the tip of it. That's what she said. Can I put that in the video? I don't know. And now if you guys have been here for a while, you guys know I stan Lily Lashes. I know that all of the influencers, like everyone you can think of, loves Lily Lashes, and you may think, okay, they're hyping these. They're really pressed on these lashes. Like, they're not that good. They're just like anyone else. I have to disagree. They last so long. If you look back to the first time that I tried Lily Lashes, I was so hesitant to purchase them because they're expensive. They're what, $30 for a pair of Miamis, which is what these are, by the way. You can catch them on sale. But I don't have a code, so, you know, use someone else's code, not mine. I don't have one. But they last so long. Literally, I still have my original pair. I still have the pair that I first bought when I got lashes from there. And I honestly haven't found another lash that looks as good as Lily's do, that lasts as long as Lily's do, and I stand these. If you guys have any other lashes that you want me to try out, I would be so happy to do so. Do you see what a difference lashes make? And now we are on our very last step for my favorite product. I'm sure I could name a ton more, but the lip that I have really been gravitating to. I know in a lot of my previous videos, people would always be like, I love that lip color. It's not this one. It's actually the one that everyone really tends to like is the Ashton. And I do love that, but I have been really gravitating towards Velvet Teddy, which is a very similar color, but it's by MAC. I've kind of been moving away from liquid lipsticks because I like a regular lipstick because you can like fix it. Whereas a liquid lip, like it can get really crusty and really clumpy. That doesn't happen often, but it can. And I don't like it. I just like a regular lipstick, but this slaps. I'm going to show you guys this color and I love the formula too. It's hydrating. It doesn't make my lips feel super dry. So I love that. And I just really love MAC products too. They have a history of being really, really good, performing really, really well. So if you have a MAC lipstick, I'm sure that you know they perform really well. So I went ahead and lined my lips off camera because I'm untalented, and I'm just gonna pop this on. Oh my gosh, I think we're done. This is all of the products that are my favorites to make a full face for 2019's selections. And honestly, a lot of these did come in 2019, and I am absolutely living for it. Like, I have never done the dark eyeliner on the bottom like this before, but kind of looks kind of sultry, kind of sexy, whatever. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope maybe you got to see some products that maybe you've been considering. And if you guys have any questions about any other products, leave a comment below. I'd be happy to answer. And if I haven't tried it, I'll be happy to go out and buy it because I'm financially what? Irresponsible. And that's not going to be changing anytime soon, unfortunately. I need to get help. So anyways, I hope you guys like this video. I hope you have a phenomenal 2020. Please be safe on New Year's. People are crazy. If your parents are driving or if you're driving around people especially, please just make sure you are safe. Please, please, please. I am so worried about the other people, not so much. You know, you're driving, I don't know how you drive. You could be completely crazy. You could be the one that I should be worried about. But just stay safe out there. Namaste, okay? I love you guys the most, and I will see you in the next video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, okay? Bye, guys.